Now, the question of the hour is, who's got the best Minecraft TARDIS? Answer, I do. Next question, who's coming to take it from me? Come on, look at me. No subscribers, no views, no content worth a damn. Oh, and something else I don't have. Anything to lose. So if you're a silly little creeper with all your silly little explosions and you've got plans to take my TARDIS tonight, just remember who's standing in your way. Remember every black day I ever stopped you, and then do the smart thing. Let someone else try first. Hello, my precious little ladles and jelly spoons. It's me, your humble host and kindly narrator, Dean of the Dead. And today we're going to be taking a look at Minecraft TARDISes. Tardi? We're going to be taking a look at different ways to make a TARDIS in Minecraft. First of all, we're going to be showing you a really simple, quick and easy way to make a bigger on the inside TARDIS with a tiny little box on the outside that anyone can do. Then after that, yeah, it's just a big mirror all along. We're going to be taking a look at this sweet baby, my pride and joy, the tiny on the outside, massive on the middle TARDIS. Once I've shown you a couple of little simple tricks for how to do a really easy version of a TARDIS, I'm going to be giving you a little tour of this and showing you all the neat little things that I've put inside, and then I'm going to be showing you how to make one yourself using the Immersive Portals mod. So, this right here is my first ever TARDIS. I made this probably about 3 years ago, before the Never update came out. So before we had the fancy blue doors, which really helped to sell it a little bit. That's why it's got the ugly old oak doors. Got this tucked away in a little secluded corner of my little old west town, and it's the simplest thing in the world. You step on the pressure plate, you walk inside, and it's magically bigger on the inside. I shouldn't think I have to explain that it's just as simple as just having a hole in the floor with a little water puddle at the bottom to land in so you don't take any fall damage, and inside it's a lot bigger. This is my little Tardis console with a variety of different buttons and knobs and switches and stuff. I did originally have a giant end crystal in the middle of this to make up the centre of the Tardis console, until one of my idiot friends off of my server came along and decided to hit it with a sword for no reason at all, and you can still see the remains of the damage from that. But that's all there is to it. We've got a nice little waterfall type feature underneath here. It's got its own nether portal over there, and a little bed over here, and that's pretty much the whole thing. And then to exit, we've got a nice little bubble elevator that shoots you back out right next to the entrance, and is nicely hidden away inside this pile of bales of hay. And this one here is my second TARDIS, which I decided to build in the middle of a village, and I had to build this ugly fence around it, annoyingly, to stop the bloody villagers from wandering into it all the time. But as you can see, we've had the Never update now. We've got some nice warped doors, some nice warped planks for the top to give it a nice blue look, and best of all, we've got these lovely soul sand lanterns to go on the top to really give it that little sort of light to go on the top of the box. And this one, same basic principle. You step inside and you fall down, and it seems like it's bigger on the inside. This one, I've lined the inside of the drop with glowstone to give it more of a you're travelling through a portal kind of effect, and on the inside I think I must have used every single type of decorative block and item the entire game has to offer. We've got a little sunken bed sleeping area over here. We've got a lava floor topped with glass, so there's not much in the way of wooden things in here to stop them from catching fire. We've got a little sofa, a bunch of bookcases. We've got a charming little aquarium built into the wall over there. But best of all, behind this bookcase here, hidden behind the plant, is a secret lever that opens up a secret room that leads to a bat cave. Yeah, that's right. I've got a bat cave inside my TARDIS. We've got a little detective workshop over here. We've got Batwing. We've got my suit of bat armor. We've got sort of an attempt at some kind of non-specific amalgamation of different Batmobiles. Up here we've got the Bat computer with its console of different blocks for working on. We've got a wall of beacons here which make up my little system for monitoring the people of Gotham using their mobile phones as sonar. We have a collection of different previous suits of armour over here, and down this little corridor here we've got the Bat bedroom, all dark, all in black, but of course. And if you read the Batman comics, you'll notice that a lot of the time when he's in the Batcave, you'll often see a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex statue and a giant coin from previous adventures kept in his little Bat museum. And of course, when you walk into the room and step on this pressure plate, it activates Bat dispensers to make sure that the cave always has a constant supply of bats. That's how you know it's a Bat cave. And then if we leave back through the door again, make sure to close it behind us and go up the stairs over here. This is the exit that sends you back up to the surface. And once again, we've got a nice little pile of hay bales to completely obscure the exit so nobody knows how it really works. But this one right here, this is the real deal. This is my ultimate Minecraft dream come true. A proper tiny little box that when you step inside it, it's genuinely bigger on the inside. Now ordinarily I'd use some nice sexy shaders in my videos to help everything look as spangly and sparkly as possible, but let's just say using the Portal mod and the shaders makes the game a little bit unstable on my poor little computer, which was made out of parts found in a bin. But as you can see, hopefully, I've tried to recreate the first 11th Doctor's TARDIS, which is the best TARDIS. Fight me. We've got the viewing window here. We've got a nice little hat stand by the door and a little phone on the inside of the door, or at least as close as I could get it to the inside of the door. And we have a magnificent Tardis console. Now, the way I'm going to show you to do this means that you don't have to build things in the Nether. You can build everything in the overworld and have them all connected to portals. But I have chosen to build mine in the Nether for the simple reason that when I stick down a clock and a compass on the Tardis console in an invisible item frame, it means they spin wildly around and really sell that there's something crazy going on in here. We've also got a little block with the hammer, so we can fix it when anything malfunctions. We've got the tiny little old-fashioned TV. We've got the biggest, reddest button you could ever hope to have. And this right here, that's meant to be a typewriter. It's as close as I can get. You do what you can. These blocks are made from Minecraft head decoration blocks. If you want to know more about how to get Minecraft head decoration blocks in your game, leave a comment in the description and I'll do a video on that. But the most challenging thing out of all of this was how to have the gramophone speaker. I ended up using an invisible barrier block with an invisible item frame and a hopper rotated to the side, and I think that makes quite a nice, as close as you can get in Minecraft, gramophone speaker. If you're not sure about how to get invisible barrier blocks and invisible item frames, I'll be doing a video on that soon. It's really simple and really easy. And the reason I've chose to do the 11th Doctor's TARDIS is because it has these wonderful little corridors that go off the sides, which help sort of sell, making the TARDIS seem like it's a lot bigger on the inside. That it has different rooms off down these corridors. There's mention of Amy and Rory's bedroom, there's mention of the library, and of course the swimming pool. And I'd always wanted to go down these corridors and explore and see what's down them. But now I have my own TARDIS and I can actually go down them and explore. I found out the reason why they never showed you what's down the corridors is because if you go down them, they just take you back into the main Tardis console room again. Same with this staircase over here. You go up it, you go around the corner, and you're back in here again. And no matter how many times you do it, you just keep going round and round and round. But that's the interior of my TARDIS. I hope you appreciate all the little details that I've put in. I could have spent the rest of my life decorating the inside of this and getting it just right, but I had to call it a day at some point. And you go back outside, and it's just a tiny, tiny little box. And I can do this all day long. It just messes with your mind. And same with the corridors. You can just go round and round forever. But now, let's take a little look at how I managed to do this. That's so cool. How I managed to do this using such a small portal. Okay, kid, this is where it gets complicated. So, here's how you do it. You're not going to need obsidian anymore, so you can get rid of that. And what you are going to need is this new portal helper block and a flint and steel. And these let you put portals anywhere you like in the game. All you need to do is plonk down one portal and then plonk down a second portal, and it automatically connects the two together, and you can run in and out of them and back and forth as quickly and smoothly as if it wasn't there. It's absolutely astonishing. So what you're going to need to do is find yourself a nice spot. I would choose to build mine underground somewhere, but you can build it overground, you can build it literally anywhere. The possibilities with these new portal helper blocks are just mind-blowing. It's taken me hours just to get my tiny little brain around all the possibilities of things that you can do with these. So first of all, let's carve ourselves out a nice little hole in this hill here. There we go, nothing too fancy, just a little thing to show you how it works. Then we need to plonk down our two portals, so we'll do one here. And we'll do the other one right here. And again, the beauty of this is you can make the portals any size that you want them to be. They don't have to be the size of a nether portal frame. You can make them however you want. And then once you've done your portal, all you need to do is light it with a flint and steel. And the two are connected. And then all we need to do is go through this side, and we're inside our little cave that we just made. Now this is where it gets really fun and really interesting for your builds, because you can then remove the entire portal frame and just have the portal just hanging in the air, absolutely unsupported. And then you can put whatever you want around the outside of it. So you can do like I've done and stick down some doors and make your own little portal. And the other nice thing is, when you're struggling to put blocks in awkward positions, you can even place blocks through portals. I can't think which sides I need to put it on. This stuff really messes with your head. Right, so if I go up here, and then, nope, I've totally confused myself. I don't even know how to put the portal down. Oh yeah, I just walk through it there, and then place that through the portal, and then it appears over here. And then all we need to do, just grab one of those, and that. Is stick a little roof on it, stick a torch on the top. Oops, I've done that on the wrong side. Let's plonk that. Oops. Plonk that back there. And then go around this side. And it leads us into our little cave. And then back out to over here. And then all you need to do, if you want, is to fill these back in just to hide the entrance. So no one would ever know there's anything there. And then when you come back and go through, you've got your entrance to your TARDIS. But when you go around the outside of it, it's a hell of a lot smaller. And I mean, the possibilities of this are limitless. I have spent so much time just trying to wrap my brain around all the things you could do with this. Imagine having one base with a corridor full of doors, like that corridor from The Matrix Reloaded with all the sort of back door access that leads to a different base in every biome in the entire game, and you can just access them all immediately as simply as walking through a door. It's a lot to try and wrap your brain around. It's a lot for me to try and figure out. So then friends, we have seen how to make your own TARDIS without using any mods at all. We've seen a few different ideas for how to decorate the inside of your TARDIS, and I've shown you how to use the Immersive Portals mod to make the smallest portal possible. I appreciate this video might be a little bit derivative of Mumbo Jumbo's TARDIS video, and I do not mean to throw any shade on the guy. The guy's a hero of mine and an absolute legend. Please pick me to be on the next season of Hermitcraft. I'm really good at Minecraft, and I'm clever, and I'm funny, and I have a master's degree in shenanigans. But all that leaves me to say is don't forget to like and subscribe. If you've seen anything in this video and you want to use it in one of your builds, then you have to give me a like. And we've got a lot of big stuff planned up for this channel. We're going to be doing a tutorial on how to make a diamond fountain. We're going to be doing a video of nothing but satisfying Minecraft time lapses. We're going to do an emotional read of the Minecraft end poem, and I'm going to be giving you a tour of my wacky Minecraft funhouse. So please give me some love. And if you've watched this far into the video, then I actually love you. In a purely platonic way, of course. Thanks very much, much love. If you haven't seen Mumbo's TARDIS video yet, then what are you even doing? How did you see this video before that? Don't worry, I've got your back, dog. There's a link to it right here. And if you want to see the kind of thing we're going to be doing on this channel in the form of a montage of my world with some sexy shaders on, we've got a link to that too. Oh, and one more thing. I appreciate you. Much love.